Hey guys, this is going to be part 1 of my Heroes Con 2023 haul. And this one ranks up there with the best ones I've ever had at a convention. I mean, I got some truly amazing stuff, just great stuff. But we'll get to that in just a minute. Anyway, Heroes Con is held in Charlotte, North Carolina every year, Father's Day weekend. This year, it was June 16th through the 18th. I was lucky enough to secure a VIP pass so that I was able to get in 30 minutes early. I was able to enjoy all 3 days of the show. I didn't get there Friday when it opened, but I got there about 1 o'clock and was able to shop for a couple of hours. This Friday was the busiest Friday they have ever had. I was amazed at how many people were there. Just loads of people, more than I've ever seen on a Friday at this convention. But I mean, it was good. There were plenty of vendors, just lots of great stuff. But I got a lot to show, so I'm gonna quit the gabbing and get the books rolling. All right, first couple things I picked up was not at the con, but it's still some pretty cool stuff. Was able to get Detective Comics Volume 6. This is the Icarus storyline. This contains Detective Comics number 30 through 34 and annual number 3. Got that for $4. Found this Silver Age Green Lantern Volume 3. It's in color, just like it was printed in the comics. And this covers Green Lantern number 23 through number 35. Got that for $6.99. It was pretty cool to pick up. But this was the deal. This is Golden Age Superman Omnibus Volume 3. Did not have a price tag on it. So I just about did not get this because I figured it was going to be expensive. This is a $75 book. But something told me to take it up to the cash register and find out how much it was. So took it up, and the lady looked it up, and she said $7.99. I told her sold. This has got action reprints, the Superman stories from Action Comics number 48 to number 65, Superman number 16 through number 24, and World's Finest number 6 through number 10. There's almost 800 pages of just Golden Age goodness in this thing, and I got it for $8. Unbelievable. All right. First stop I made when I got into the con on Friday, and I always go to this booth first. It's the Tomorrow's Publishing Company. They always have their stuff on sale at the con, so there was a couple of books I wanted to pick up. First one I picked up was the CHARLTON Companion. As you can imagine, this is a history of the CHARLTON Comics Group out of Derby, Connecticut. Just a really cool book. Just lots of really cool stuff in it. If you want to get this book, you can buy it online at Tomorrow's, TWO, like the number 2, MORROWS.com, tomorrows.com. And you can order this book online. This book's not due out until November, but they had some advanced copies. This is the best of Simon and Kirby's Mainline comics. It reprints issues of Bullseye, Foxhole, Police Trap. It's got the complete Bullseye series in it, which is really cool. And like I said, it's got Foxhole, Police Trap, and it's even got some Simon and Kirby romance comics in the back. This is a hardcover. This book ain't cheap, but I can tell you from looking through it, it's just classic Simon and Kirby. Got great stuff in it. So I would encourage you to pick it up, and you can get this one also from Tomorrow's. All right. next booth I went to was this guy who had graphic novels and hardcovers, archives for $5, $10, and $20. Well, for $5, I got Greatest Villains of the Fantastic Four. This is a compendium of some of the great Kirby and Byrne stories. It's got Annihilus. It's got Dr. Doom, of course. It's got, well, let's see. Anyway, it's got pretty much anybody you can think of. Puppet Master, Mad Thinker, Dr. Doom, Blastar, Annihilus, Tyrus the Terrible, you name it. I mean, for $5, this is a really, really cool book. Good book. Was also able to get Marvel Visionaries Gil Kane for $5. This just reprints a lot of Gil Kane's work in Thor. Cool. Really cool stuff. Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Spider-Man, Avengers. I mean, you can see it's got Collecting Tales from Tales to Astonish, number 76, Tales of Suspense, 88 to 91, Captain Marvel, 17, Daredevil, 146, Marvel Premiere, number 1 and number 15, What If, number 3 and 14, Spider-Man, number 99, and Marvel Comics Presents, number 116. Just cool stuff. Guy also had a copy of Arkham Asylum. It says 10, but he charged $5 for it. This is hardcover. I haven't taken it out of the bag yet, so I don't know. I doubt it's a first print, but regardless, this is one I didn't have in my Batman collection. This I was very happy to find. This is Marvel Masterworks Atlas Era Heroes, featuring Marvel Boy, Human Torch, Captain America, and Submariner. As you know, Marvel went to a lot of horror, romance, and war comics right around 1949, 1950, around that time. And Captain America, Human Torch, Submariner, all the heroes disappeared for a couple years. And this reprints Marvel Boy number 1 and 2, Astonishing Comics number 3 through number 6, and Young Men Comics number 24 through 28, where they brought all these heroes back. These issues are just as rare as the Golden Age stuff. And I have been wanting to read those stories for a long time, but can't afford the originals, that's for sure. And anyway, I got this one for $20. Very happy to get it. And this one I've been looking for forever. This is the DC Comics Rarities Archive, Volume 1. This reprints World's Finest, number 1 and number 2. And there was a big book that was 144 pages that came out in 1944. That what you see on the cover was on the cover of that comic. Anyway, I've wanted this one for a very long time and never could get it on the cheap. Well, found it for $20, so I grabbed that up really fast. Anyway, next picked up some magazines. Ran across this guy. He had all these magazines for 50-cent a copy, so picked up the ones that I thought looked pretty cool. This is Savage Sword number 111, Savage Sword number 115, Savage Sword number 133, Savage Sword number 134. Love that Joe Jusko cover. Savage Sword number 135. Picked up a heavy metal from September of 1980. It's in pretty rough shape, but doesn't really matter. I've always liked the heavy metal magazine, and find one for 50 cents, can't pass that up. All right, I picked these up for $1 a piece. This is a couple of old pulps. This is Texas Rangers from March of 1948. And this is Masked Rider Western from February of 1948. Just really cool old pulp novels. They're actually in pretty decent shape for the price I paid for them. I mean, I couldn't pass these up. He had a ton of them, but I just picked up the ones that I thought looked pretty cool. All right, on to the main attraction, the comics. I've got a long box full, so this might take more than one part. Pick this up in a 50-cent box. This is Tailspin Tommy and the Airmail Bandits. This is a reprint that was put out by Ron Goulart back in the late 80s. This reprints a one-shot from Leon and Couples, which was a publishing company in the early 30s. It's a reprint of the predecessor of comic books. Just really cool stuff. And I couldn't pass that up. Had to get that. Pick this up. This Comics Interview Super Special. This has got, this is the Many Lives of Superman issue. It's got interviews with Jackson Gillis, Jerry Siegel, John Byrne, Mike Barr, Steve Rude, Marv Wolfman, Julie Schwartz, and more. Just really cool interviews with people who worked on Superman, so picked it up. Got Astro City. That was then. These were 50 cents a piece. I was very fortunate. I ran up on a good many 50-cent and dollar boxes on Friday. And also got this one. This is just a variant cover. Been looking for these for a long time. Still didn't find very many, but for 50 cents a copy, I was extremely happy. This is Astro City number 21, number 22, 23, and 25. Just trying to complete this series. I picked up this. These were the only any copies of Astro City from this particular series that I saw in the entire con. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Picked up Fatale number 6, just one of the ones that I needed to complete that series. All of these so far were 50 cents a piece. Marvel Superheroes, The Incredible Hulk, where he fights the Sandman and the Mandarin. Couldn't pass that up for 50 cents. And also got number 69 with the Leader. I enjoy these Vertigo books, War Story. There were 6 or 8 of them that were put out in the early 2000s. They were written for the most part by Garth Ennis. It says on the cover, suggested for mature readers. These are very realistic war stories. Just really cool stuff. Great art. I can't say enough good things about this series. If you can find these on the cheap, pick them up. Because I'm telling you, if you're a war comics fan, you won't be disappointed. Pick these up because I'm trying to complete this series. This is Avengers Invaders number 6. This is number 9. Really cool Red Skull cover. And the last one, number 12. I think that leaves me needing maybe 1 or 2 issues. I'd have to get my checklist out and look, but I was very happy to find those, especially for 50 cents a piece. Picked this up. I wasn't really sure exactly what it was. This is an X-Men Gold issue. I think it's number 13. I thought it reprinted X-Men number 100, but that's because it's got this lenticular cover on it that, depending on which way you turn it, depends on what image you see. Anyway, for 50 cents, if I don't like it, I didn't spend very much to get it. So, got Strange Tales from the mid-late 90s, early 90s. I just like these Marvel Select books, just really cool stuff. And got History of the DC Universe Book 2. I picked up book number 1 a while back, and just wanted to get the second book, so 50 cents, picked it up. Also got The Prisoner, Book C. I've been piecemealing this one together. I love the old TV show, and this one captures the quirky nature and just strangeness of the 60s TV show. So, got Batman the Dark Knight #2. Again, 50 cents. Got Detective Comics 982, 983, and 984. I think this one came out of a dollar box. This is a reprint of All Winners #13 from the 40s. Just good golden age stuff. This one I think was in the 50 cent box. This is Action Comics Annual #13. Got it because it's got Darkseid on the cover, and it says plus Lex versus Ra's al Ghul. Can't wait to read that. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Picked up Sin City, That Yellow Bastard, Part 3 of 6. Didn't see very much Sin City, but I was happy to pick that one up for 50 cents. This one I'm pretty sure came out of a $2 or a $3 box. This is Adventure Comics #268 from the early 60s. This one I know came out of a $1 box. This is Adventure Comics #311. Yes, in really bad shape, but for $1, no big deal. Pick these up, 50 cent box. This is Adventure Comics #461 and Adventure Comics #463. I always enjoyed these 100-page or 68-page books, especially the Adventure Comics, because they had a little bit of everything in them. So I was very happy to pick those up for 50 cents, $1, whatever they were. Pretty sure it's 50 cents. Got Batman 66 Meets the Man from U.N.C.L.E. #1 and #2. I like these Batman 66 books because, it just reminds me of the old TV show, which is what it's supposed to do. Got Batman #7 from the DC Rebirth, #9, and #38. I know those came out of 50 cent bins, so 50 cent, I'll take a chance. Now this one for 50 cent. Marvel Comics #1000. I don't know really all that much about it other than the obvious. So for 50 cent, thought I'd pick it up. Just looked really cool on the cheap. I was able to find these for 50 cent a copy, and I was very happy. Got Doomsday Clock #2. Hold on. I'm going to grab some more out of the box. #3. #4. #5. #6. #8. #10. #11. And #12. Extremely happy to pick those up 50 cent a copy. I've been looking to buy the collected edition that had all of them in it, but cheapest I could find it, even at the con, was $25, and I just wasn't willing to pay that. So, but now all I need is #1, and I think might be #7. I think. Hold on. Yeah, I think #1 and #7 are the two that I need. So if I can find them for 50 cent or $1, I'll snatch them up. Didn't pick up very much Superboy. I usually do, but this time I didn't. So I picked this one up out of a $2 bin, I believe. $1, $2 bin. Superboy #169. This one came out of a 50 cent bin. This is Marvel Tales #36. Reprints the first appearance of the Kingpin. More 50 cent comics. Secret Origins #22 with the Manhunter. Secret Origins #29 with the Atom and Mr. America and the Golden Age Red Tornado. Picked these up because these just look really interesting. Red Diaries issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. I think it was Image reprinted these in a trade paperback several years ago, this complete series. Just thought it looked interesting because it had JFK and Marilyn Monroe on the front, so picked it up. And that Icarus trade paperback, I actually ended up getting an issue from that, Detective number 33. Now, Infinite Crisis number 6, again 50 cents. Final Crisis Resist, variant cover. Final Crisis Submit. Final Crisis Requiem. Final Crisis number 6. Like that dark side cover. And Final Crisis Sketchbook. Also picked up Identity Crisis, number 7 of 7. Picked up this old House of Secrets, number 50, out of a $3 bin. It looks really good to be as old as it is. Also got this Our Army at War, number 196. I think I'm going to cut this video right here. We're already over 20 minutes, and to be quite honest, I haven't gotten a whole lot out of the box shown yet, so I'll be back with part 2, and I guess I'll probably just have to speed it up. So stay tuned, and part 2s are coming up.